The simplest and most common form of join in SQL is the inner join. Usually we have two tables when we are using a join query, table A and table B. Usually the table on the left side we call it left table, and the table on the right side we call it right table. The result of the inner join will include rows from both tables where the condition is met. So it only returns back those rows which has matching record in both sides. For example, we have an employee table which has employee ID as a primary key, and we have another key inside the employee table which is foreign key. City ID is foreign key because it came from another table which is table city. The city ID inside its original table is primary key, but when this primary key is used inside another table, it called foreign key. So now, if we want to run inner join on these two tables, based on the definition, it only returns back those records from both tables where the condition is met. In this case, because Luke and Jimmy, they don't have any city belong to, so these two record or row will not be returned by the inner join. So the inner join will only returns back these 9 records, these 9 rows, because these 9 rows only have city. As you see, the result will be look like this. So let's jump into our SQL Studio and see how to use inner join syntax. Here we have our SQL Studio. We will choose album database. Inside this database we have city and employee table. Employee table has 4 columns: first name, last name, city, and employee ID, and the city ID, and city name. So now we want to use inner join to join the result of these two tables. For this, same like select statement, we will write select from the table employee what we would like to appear in the result of the query. We want first name and last name, but because we are joining two tables, it is a good practice to write the table name before the column name. For this, I will write employee as a table name, then dot and the column name. For example, we want first name, comma, and then we want the last name as well, so I'll write the table name employee dot last name. Then what we want from the other table, we would like to see the city name, so I write the table name city dot and the column name city name. Then I'll write from. After from, we have to write the table name. The table name which comes after the from will be considered as the left table, so I'll write employee. So it is time to write inner join clause. You can write inner join, or you can just write join because it is the default join in SQL. So join, after the join, you have to write the second table name, city. Then on, after on, you have to write the column name which links these two tables together. In this case, we have city ID and city ID. So as I mentioned, write the table name, then the column name city ID equals to the city as a table name, then city ID. Inner join syntax is ready to run, and let's run it and see what will happen. As you see, we have 9 rows as a result of the inner join. As I showed you on the slide, it returns only 9 because the other 2 employee does not have any city belong to. The other thing which you can use it with join, you can use order by, or you can use where condition as well. So let's write order. So I would like to sort the result with the city name. So I will write order by city name. As you see, the result is not sorted by city name. After running this, because I have included order by clause, it will be sorted by the city name. As you see, the result has been sorted out by city name. The other thing, you can use where clause with join. So let's try where. So I would like to filter the result by city name, where the city is for example equals to Jasper. So I'll write city name like Jasper and order by city name. As you see, the result has been filtered by city name and only returned back those record which has a city name as a Jasper, which is Taylor Max.